And I am so excited because, when you're decorating your yard with a beautiful chandelier, if you've got some branches and limbs that fell down, instead of calling a tree surgeon, get the Works 5-inch chainsaw. This is a one-handed, handheld, battery-operated chainsaw. It's M72550. I've got my safety goggles on because I'm going to show you how you can cut things at home without calling a tree surgeon. So when things fall down in our yard, I've got a branch that fell down in our yard. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press this button and then I'm going to pull this trigger. And I'm going to show you, I've started the blade, you can see it turning. And then I'm just going to come right down on here and then I'm going to just cut right through. Woohoo! Imagine if that was a big limb in your yard and you needed to cut it in half. I just cut it. It was so easy. This is the WORX 20V 5-inch handheld chainsaw with the 20-volt battery. It is on 5 easy pays and it is selling for $119.98. It's customer top rated. Boy, when you hear customer top rated, you know that it is a winner on QVC. Look how you can cut through boards. If you're doing a project at home and you can cut through boards, you can cut through branches on a tree, you can cut through things that have fallen to the ground. This is fantastic because the blade's 5 inches. This isn't a giant, heavy chainsaw that has a 12-inch blade. This is a 5-inch blade. There's no gas. There's no smell. There's no dirtiness. There's no oil to change. This is a chainsaw that's battery powered. Look how she's able to just cut that limb down right off the tree by herself, one-handed, with the WORX 5-inch chainsaw. Don't think that this is a toy because it's 5 inches. This is a heavy duty chainsaw, but it only weighs 4 pounds. Look how that guy is cutting through that 1x6 because he wants to do a project at home. Maybe he's not near electricity, but he needs to cut some boards. This is a lifesaver because you are able to cut through things with ease. It's battery powered. By the way, if you have any of our other WORX batteries, they're going to work in this chainsaw. I'm going to cut a board now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start it up. Remember, you've got to push and you've got to pull at the same time. So now I'm going to come down here and I'm going to cut this board. And look how I just was able to cut that board right in 2 seconds. It's so easy. I'm going to do it again. You're just going to lay it down and then start tilting. And look how I was able to just cut right through it. It's 4 pounds. There's no place to put gasoline. There's no place for a cord because it's battery powered. And it also has this really cool guard in the back that keeps all the sawdust from spraying in your face. This is also going to tighten when the chain gets loose. You're going to self tighten it without any tools. But I'm going to come back over here again. Again, it's that safety. I'm going to push this with my thumb and pull back with my trigger finger. And I'm going to come in and I am just going to be able to cut through this really big branch. That was so easy. Imagine all the things that fall in your yard that you say, do I have to call a maintenance guy? Do I have to call a tree surgeon? Not anymore, because this 5-inch chainsaw blade that weighs 4 pounds, that is powered by a 20-volt battery, this is what you can use by yourself at home. WORX is an amazing engineering company, and they started out by making tools for women. But guess what? Men said, hey, why do I have to have a smelly gasoline giant scary chainsaw? Why can't I use this 5-inch chainsaw? So this is M72550, and it's a 20-volt chainsaw that you are going to be able to power through. I'm going to turn it on again. I just turned it on. And now I'm going to cut through it again. That is so easy. Obviously, I've got these, on a board so you can see more easily, but you're gonna cut things in a tree. You're gonna cut things that have fallen to the ground. You're gonna be able to cut boards. That's a 1x6. That is a 2x2 that he's able to just cut right through. Always wear your safety glasses. The battery comes with it, and this is on 5 easy pays of $24. WORX has such an amazing engineering reputation. Every single WORX tools, and I'm gonna say I've been selling and presenting things on QVC for 23 years. I've been presenting the WORX products for about 14 years. Every single WORX product that I have sold that is in my garage, I still use. Why? Because they're dependable. They're engineering geniuses, and they're so easy to operate. I'm going to cut the board again just to show you how easy it is to just come on in and cut through things. My husband and I are trying to fix our shed in the backyard. And so when we go to cut things, we take this back with us. You notice that I'm doing it with one hand? It weighs 4 pounds. I mean, you can't get easier than that. And it's just so easy to just bring it in and cut through things. So it's a 5-inch chainsaw, but you're going to be able to cut things probably up to 4 inches wide, 4 pounds. That's all it weighs. It comes with the battery. Look how she's able to cut that branch up high. She's got it, cutting right through with that chain. Remember, there's no oil or gas that you're going to put in here. And that black button that you see, that is your chain tightener. You don't need an extra tool for that. It's right on board, and you're going to easily be able to tighten the chain if it gets loose. But you're going to cut through boards. You're going to cut through tree branches. You're going to cut through fallen limbs on the ground. And you don't have to call a tree surgeon. Obviously, if it's a giant tree that falls down, that's a different story. That's a big branch. And with this 4-pound, 5-inch bladed chainsaw, you can cut through big limbs in your yard. You can cut through the diseased, the dead, the decaying branches, but you can also cut through totally green branches. And it's so easy because all you do is there's a button right here, and then there's a switch right down here. You do it both at the same time. I turned it on now, and I'm just gonna put it down here, and I'm doing it one-handed, and I'm just cutting right through, and there it is. And then I turn it off. By the way, it takes 6 hours to charge the battery the first time, but every time the battery's fully charged, you get 20 minutes of runtime. And if you think about it, you think, oh, that doesn't sound like a lot. Yes, it is, because each cut takes like 8 seconds. So if you're adding up 8 seconds and 8 seconds, you have a lot of runtime. Plus, if you have any other WORX batteries at home, you are going to be able to interchange the batteries because it's called our WORX Share program. They all work in all the different WORX products. So I love that you are able to trim things that you want to trim, cut boards if you want to do that. Things that fall in the yard, you're going to easily be able to clean them up. This incredible chainsaw only weighs 4 pounds. How amazing is that? That it's one-handed. You're going to operate it with one hand. So it's M72550. This is our WORX 20-volt battery powered 5-inch chainsaw, and it's $119.98. That is the lowest price we've had this all year. And you can get it home for 5 easy pays of $24. I love it because we have 99 reviews on this, and we're top rated, which is fantastic. Look how that blade is just cutting through. This is a real chainsaw. It's just not huge and intimidating. It is 4 pounds battery powered, You're gonna use it 4 seasons of the year, and it's just so great to get it home. And you're gonna love it because it's from WORX. Enjoy. Yeah, thanks for joining us, and coming up next, more great deals on QVC2.